And last week we may have been looking at the trees and seeing vibrant color. And after the last couple of days, many of those vibrant leaves are now blanketing the earth. So let's get comfortable and get started with our breathing and relaxation for our Yoga Nidra. So you may be seated or reclined, you may be laying down. And you'll want your arms next to the side body. We want to remove any distractions that may occur. So our feet, legs will be slightly away from each other. Maybe palms are turned up toward the sky. And there may be something that's distracting. There may be a discomfort with the clothing you have, or the furniture that you're on, or the blankets that are surrounding you, any of the props that you may have brought. Take a moment and become comfortable. We have the time to adjust it, and even though it may seem like it's not going to be a distraction, we know that since we're practicing for an hour tonight, that anything can happen, and things that we don't notice now may show up later. So we'll do a quick body scan, maybe starting at the feet and working up the body, noticing the back body feeling comfortable and relaxed on whatever surface you're on. And you may gently open and close your mouth just to relax the jaw and the face. Take a few deep breaths. And we're going to move into that state of quiet, tranquil space. And now that we're settled, let's once again bring our awareness to our body. And as we exhale, sink just a little deeper into that relaxation. Hug the back body just a little closer to whatever surface you're on. And visualize being in deep connection with the earth. In the autumn, there's a special fragrance. And the color of the leaves. So we become calm. And bringing our awareness to the breath. We begin to observe the breath. Letting it be natural. Letting it be undisturbed. Just noticing the breath. What are the qualities of the breath tonight? And as you continue to observe, Notice the body beginning to soften yet even more. This is our natural breath, the breath we carry with us every day, and the breath that carries us every night while we sleep. So now let's bring our awareness to our Sankalpa, our resolve, and bring it to the present moment. Create an image of you participating. Already, your Sankalpa has arrived. So for our practice tonight, we're living our Sankalpa, moment by moment, breath by breath. So let's confirm it. Repeat it 3 times to yourself. So now we're going to travel with our consciousness, holding that awareness and moving through locations of the body. As I mention a body part, repeat it mentally to yourself and visualize that body part with full awareness. We'll move steadily through many parts of the body. So move quickly along with me. Let's begin. Right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, right toes, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now we move to the left side. Left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left toes, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now we move our awareness to our right toes, and we'll move up the back body and through the front body. Right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, top of the foot, sole of the foot, heel, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, hamstrings, thigh, hip, waist, armpit, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, back of the hand, palm of the hand, right thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth. Now we fly to the left toes. Left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, top of the foot, sole, heel, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, hamstrings, hip, waist, armpit, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, back of the hand, palm of the hand, left thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth. Now we travel down the back body, back of the head, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the entire length of the spine, right hip, left hip, right buttock, left buttock,
like that's a little too much.
Back of the right thigh, back of the right thigh, back of the left knee, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, right ankle, left ankle, right heel, left heel, right ankle, left ankle, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, right hip, left hip, the entire length of the spine, right shoulder, left shoulder, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, the Ajna chakra, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right nostril, inhale deeply through the right nostril, left nostril, exhale completely through the left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, the middle of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right thigh, left thigh, right knee, left knee, right toes, left toes. Now the major parts of the body united. The whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, the entire back body together, the entire front body together, the whole of the head, all parts together, the whole body, the whole body. Visualize the entire body. Intensify your awareness of the body. Now you look at yourself in a mirror, practicing Yoga Nidra. You see your own reflection in this mirror. Calm, relaxed, silent, and still. Your feet, legs, abdomen, chest, arms, and hands, your clothing, and your nose. Your eyes are closed. Your forehead is soft. You see your hair. Everything's reflected in the mirror. And we develop an awareness of our body as an object. Make sure you're awake and repeat to yourself 3 times. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. And now you bring your attention back to your quiet, natural breath. Notice the breath flowing in the nostrils. As it flows toward the Ajna Chakra, the space between your eyebrows. Each inhale, it enters that space, radiates, and flows through the rest of the body, returning to exhale through the nostrils. Spontaneous breath. It moves upward, creating a sense of open, light space. Develop a sense of gratitude for the breath. Now we're going to follow the breath and count backwards from 54. Inhale, 54, feeling the breath flow into the Ajna Chakra, radiate through the body, return to exhale through the nostrils, and we count. Exhale, 54. Inhale, 53. Same pathway for the breath. Exhale, 53. Inhale, 52. Fully aligned with the breath. Exhale, 52. Inhale, 51. exhale 51. Continue counting backwards to 1, following the pathway of the prana through the body. Now pause your counting. Still notice the breath. And as you inhale, develop a sense of heaviness in the body. Awaken the experience of heaviness in the whole body. Become aware of heaviness in each part of the body. Toes, heels, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, buttocks, back, abdomen, chest, shoulders, arms, palms, head, eyelids, heaviness in the whole body. The whole body feels heavy. We experience a feeling of heaviness in the body. Now, as we exhale, we develop a sense of lightness in the body. We manifest the feeling of lightness as we empty the body of the breath. We feel light at the top of the head, the shoulders, the palms, the back, chest, abdomen, thighs, knees, calves, heels, soles, toes. We manifest the experience of lightness each time we exhale. We become lighter and lighter. Imagine you are so light you could float away from the surface you're on. Now imagine that the sensation of lightness is you floating on the surface of the water, feeling the ripples and gentle waves beneath you as you rise and fall. You feel lighter and lighter, supported by the water beneath you. The body responds to each motion of the water. Above is the sky, and we gaze above. And below, underneath you, is a soft bed of water, gently moving and massaging the body, relaxing, releasing, creating comfort. And as you continue to float gently on each ripple and wave, you imagine yourself in a forest. And leaves gently float from the branches of the trees in a gentle breeze, like the ripples beneath you as you float on the surface of the water. Soon the trees will be ready for winter, all the leaves returning to the earth. It's a blanket of leaves beneath your feet as you shuffle through them, making the sound of the crisp edges. And as you gaze down, you notice each leaf an individual, unique. And some you pick up, treasures. And as you float, we shuffle through the leaves in our imagination, noticing the fragrance of autumn, a deep earthy smell, punctuated by the scent of the leaves. We float and we imagine. Imagine we're in this forest. Exploring the change of the seasons. Soon your pockets are full of leaves, but you still would like to take home more treasures. So you get a bit more selective. And you ask yourself, what am I thinking? And as you gaze down, you see the perfect leaf. Not a flaw. The colors blend and vibrate, and you pick it up. And there's a message in the leaf answering your question, what am I thinking? This one we keep. You hold it gently, like a special treasure, a perfect leaf, the edges clean and crisp, the colors blended and vibrant, and the message answers your question, what am I thinking? You continue to walk while you're still floating on the ocean. In your imagination, you're carrying the leaf with your message, the other treasures that you've gathered, the shuffling, crisp sound of the leaves beneath your feet, and you float gently on the surface of the water, the body soft and relaxed, moving with each ripple and wave. You look ahead and soon you'll be out of the forest, and ahead of you is a body of water, and you see someone floating on the surface. And you ask yourself, what am I feeling? And you look down and find another perfect leaf of different color, different shape, no flaws, a perfect leaf. And the message answers your question, what am I feeling? Continuing to walk in your imagination toward the lake where someone is floating on the surface, calm and relaxed, seemingly content, gently ebbing and flowing with the waves and ripples beneath the body. And you take a deep breath. And now you are floating, fully present, in your imagination and on the surface of the water. And the waves are gently carrying you toward shore. The water gently deposits you on the shore. You rise and stand, and you notice of all the leaves that you chose to bring with you, only two remain. The one with the message, "What am I thinking?" and the other with the message, "What am I feeling?" As you gaze out, on the surface of the water is a blanket of leaves, ebbing and flowing, drifting along on the surface of the water. You begin to walk back the way you came. And time has no boundary. And you find yourself back where you left yourself, practicing Yoga Nidra. You gaze at your body so calm and relaxed, quiet and still. And a wave of santosha, a deep contentment, flows over the mind and the emotions. And once again you join your body, this time feeling the breath. Deep inside, we inhale and exhale. And you repeat your Sankalpa 3 times to yourself. Now you bring your awareness back to your breath. Soft, gentle, and natural breath. Inhaling, feeling it rise to the Ajna chakra, radiate through the entire body, nourishing each cell of your being. And you exhale. Each inhale and exhale following the path of the breath. And the body begins to wake up and become aware of the environment you're in. And with your eyes closed, you imagine, where are you? In your memory, you create all of the attributes of your environment. And with your eyes still closed, you begin those gentle movements. Maybe a stretch and then a release, or maybe it's just a small movement that develops as an evolution through the body. Each movement building the space for the next one. We take our time, remembering our Sankalpa. Remembering our leaves, answering our questions. What am I thinking? And what am I feeling? And we sit up slowly, bringing the palms together at the Anahata. And we rub the palms until we feel a gentle warmth begin. And on the inhale, place the palms over the eyes. And when you exhale, blink the eyes open, gazing at your environment through the fingers. Inhale deeply, and with the cleansing breath, we slowly lengthen the arms, gazing at the fingertips until your focus and perception and your perspective shifts. We press the palms back into Anjali Mudra, coming back to the heart. Our Yoga Nidra practice is now complete. Ari Om Tat Sat.